Alright, well guess what? We're here for Yidhari trailer. There's also a Siren trailer, but I don't really know if we're gonna do that one. But Yidhari character teaser, Hot Spring Siren. Ooh, dang. There were a couple other Yidhari videos I had in my watch later. They were like these ones right here. But let's watch the trailer first, and then we'll pop into these ones, because I'm very interested in whatever this is. Okay. Give me a good trailer, Zenless.
This is a legend about sea monsters that's been told for generations.
Ooh,
An
spooky.
eerie rainstorm.
Looks like we won't be sailing tonight.
Weird. The forecast never said anything about a storm.
A small, remote town.
Weird. Where's my compass?
Oh my god! This is so hot!
And I just bought myself a new extra large net.
Extra large net. What are you trying to catch? A sea monster?
Rumor 1. The sea monster only appears on stormy nights.
Oh my god, why is she like touching herself like that? Damn!
You've lost something. Could you help me find it?
Oh my god, this is so spooky! The sea monster!
They say the sea monster sees every secret this town hides.
Ah, found it.
And with that lore, she calls her kin from the darkness.
Oh, I love it when she looks at us like that. Oh my god. Look at these kitty cats too.
Scene might be good material for my next apocalypse story.
My next apocalypse story.
Oh, this isn't a snack. You can't eat it.
Oh, more kitty cats.
No
Meow!
biting.
So you mean it only shows up on rainy nights? Rumor 2. The sea monster lurks in its lair, performing a secret ritual.
Hello?
And in
Me
one
on
who
the
dares
weekend?
approach is
For
turned
real,
away.
for real. All wrapped up in a
Is
blankie.
it evening already?
Is anyone in?
Hello?
That's when she shows her true face. No one dares look at it directly.
Sorry to bother. We've had reports of a sea
It's
monster
that lady
sighting
from
in the
Jane's
area.
trailer.
Please back close.
Oh, whoops. Sorry, forgive me.
The suction cup marks on her face are so
The sea
good.
monster. A ritual. Then what about this? This is the most important rumor. The dark compass that leads to the sea monster.
Isn't that Yidhari's compass that she wears?
I can feel it. She's close.
What?
You mean in the hot spring? It just rained today. Legend says if you whisper her name into the compass, she'll...
Well then, what is her name? I'd like to hear it too. Will you tell me?
This is so good! This is so good! Dang, I love that.
This little town really has a flair for spooky stories. Sea monster in a hot spring. I should use that in my next story.
I love this. I love how Yidhari is she's a writer. I'm pretty positive. I mean, she like blogs on internet, right? On Knock Knock. This was really great. I loved how like very silly this was. This was so hot also. This was so good. This was genuinely such a good little video to introduce Yidhari. Look at, oh my god. Dude, look at her right here. Chat, are you pulling for Yidhari? Yes, no, maybe. This right here is so fucking terrifying. Like this, if this happened to me, I would be like, nope, I'm good. No thanks. She's so hot right here
And
too.
with that lore, she calls her kin from the dark.
This right here is what I wake up for every day, by the way. This is so good. I love this. Oh, what does it say on this book page? Moran!
This scene might be good material for my next apocalypse story.
Ah, yeah, see?
Oh, this isn't a snack.
Dude, this is me when Yidhari's drip marketing came out. I was just a simple cat, and I was like, ooh, tentacle lady. Ooh, tentacle mommy. So hot. I really like this trailer. I thought this was very good for it being Halloween. It's technically Halloween for us right now. Well, it almost is. It's about midnight, so. Why does this girl keep getting harassed by hot women? Can I ask that question though? Like, this girl, she's been harassed by hot women twice now in trailers. But I'm like kind of here for it. It's like really, really funny. Let's go and check out these videos. I'll probably put them in this same reaction because, like, well, I don't know, why not? Yidhari's late night call. Yidhari, let's do the spooky tale number 1. Spooky tale number 1.
Have you ever heard of a cursed videotape? It was midnight, and I had just finished typing up a new ghost story.
They posted that video like
As I was
21 minutes
about to
ago.
turn
They
things
did,
off
yeah,
and
they
go to
did chat,
sleep,
yeah, they did.
I
This is really
received that
good.
DM.
This is really good.
It was from a friend of mine, a hollow raider who's always off collecting strange and uncanny things. So I wasn't too surprised when she sent me such an odd question. I didn't think much of it then.
Also,
and went to
Yidhari
bed
being
for the
friends with
night.
Hollow Raiders is very interesting if you think
Then,
about it.
7 days later, at midnight, I found an envelope in my mailbox. No name, no return address. I tore it open and found a videotape.
Okay.
No label, but nothing unusual. At first, I figured it was merely a prank from some urban legend forum. Until
Happy Halloween.
I found some scrawled handwriting on the edge of the envelope. A chill crawled up my spine as I saw 2 words. Invitation letter. And that was when it hit me.
I kind of like this because
I
these
had heard
are
an
her
urban
little
legend
like
about a cursed videotape.
spooky tales that we just kind of
I
like
thought
heard
back
her
to my
talking
friend's
about
message,
in the last
her
video, you
unusually
know?
serious tone. And how
I'm
I
kind of
hadn't
into
heard back
this.
from her for 7 days.
I wish I like knew that this was happening.
The details lined
But this
up
came out
almost
yesterday? Yeah,
too
18 hours
perfectly
ago?
with
Yeah.
the legend.
It's real good
And that's
though.
when
It's
the
so
fear
good.
started to spread inside me.
Yeah, her voice is
So I
so
hurried and
good.
started
Her voice is
playing the tape.
peak.
As
Very
the clock
peak.
struck midnight, the static gradually cleared. A girl in an ornate white dress appeared on the screen.
White dress?
Sitting at a piano.
Spooky.
As the spotlight came on, her fingers began to move slowly across the keys. She played a delicate melody, tinged with sorrow, as if telling an unknown story.
Oh, there are captions, okay.
I was instantly drawn in by the beautiful music, and for a moment,
The
I
music
forgot
is
the
really
legend
good
about the
here.
curse. But then, her playing became faster, sharper. Her figure seemed to be trembling almost violently with the melody. The sweet notes twisted into something piercing, almost painful to hear. Then suddenly, the whole screen flashed, and the image froze on her hands. She
Bang!
was holding out an invitation letter with an address written on it. But oddly enough,
Can I ask
the
a question?
address
Why couldn't the Lucia ASMR been like this instead? Like, I was hoping the Lucia ASMR was like her like reading off like little facts in like a little ASMR voice. Like, this isn't what I wanted out of the Lucia stuff. I'm glad they got this right at least.
went deep into the hollow to some long abandoned street.
But I love this. This is great.
I don't know if it was the music pulling me,
This cooks.
Or
Yeah,
just
this is really
curiosity.
cooking.
but in the dead quiet of that night, I found myself drifting alone toward that strange, haunted place inside the hollow. At the end of the street, there was an old abandoned theater. It was enveloped by fog and miasmic vines that curled around it like snakes.
Ooh.
I inched closer and pushed open the door that had been left ajar. From deep inside, I heard the soft sound of a piano. I stepped in and followed the sound down a dark, crumbling hallway.
The piano girl that is
Became
scary,
brighter ahead,
okay?
spilling through the cracks of the performance hall's doors. As I pushed them open, the chandelier came tumbling down in a
Oh my god, there's
blinding
more art!
flash. The seats were full, but the packed audience sat silently like wax statues. On the stage,
I didn't expect
saw
this.
her,
I thought it was just gonna be
that
her art the
girl
whole
in the white
time.
dress, playing the same song I heard on the tape.
She's becoming an ethereal
The crystal-like
also.
stage, it was all the same. It was a perfect copy of everything on the tape. And that's when I knew the rumors weren't just some urban legend. It was real. An ether anomaly.
Oh!
As I
Oh my
walked
god!
closer, I could see the girl more clearly. She had a dark blue ether crystal that reflected in the spotlight.
Oh look, here's Yidhari right
It
here.
was clear as glass, covering her hands and catching every flicker of light. With each note she played and every breath she took, the cracks in the crystal shimmered, emitting a cold ether energy. The air rippled with distorted phantoms from the crystal. That's when I began to realize those people in the audience, sitting there like stiff wax figures, were all innocent, ordinary citizens. People drawn here by that invitation on the tape.
That
Before I
is
could
so
think
good.
any further,
Oh my
the music
god!
changed. The melody flared, wild and violent, and in an instant, a strong ether vortex pulled me into the past.
Wait!
The rotten ceiling
Hold on!
above me.
Wait a second! Hold on a second. I was talking with someone about this, about how we're like going to have a patch in Zenless where we're going into the patch, and she just said an ether flare that threw her into the past. Wait a second. Hold on a minute. That's actually kind of big. What the fuck?
Gilded carvings, and on that vast empty stage was the girl in white, playing the same melody over and over again.
What?
Alone. As she rehearsed her song, I looked in the shadows and saw a young man in a Defense Force uniform, tucked away in a corner. Sketchbook in hand, he watched her quietly, painting her face. I slowly walked closer, and thanks to his work, I could finally see her clearly. Her soft, serene expression. The music softened, and the picture around me shifted too.
that was good.
Now,
That hit
under
real hard.
moonlight
The
pouring across
thunder and the
stage,
lightning.
The girl
Oof.
and the boy were sitting back to back. He kept painting, the brush dancing over the page as he depicted her beautiful profile. And then she handed him an envelope.
An envelope.
It was an invitation for her very first performance here in this magnificent hall. Her only wish was that he'd be her very first audience. But then the melody spiraled, and the heartwarming scene tore apart like paper. On the stage, the curtains rose, and the show began.
Let the show
The
begin.
girl sat ready at the piano, fingers hovering above the keys. Her face turned to the audience. The hall was nearly empty. Her eyes scanned the room, searching the rows desperately. However, he never came. She hesitated
What?
for a brief moment. Then her fingers pressed the keys. The very first note sounded, and the chandelier above shattered like a shower of glass. Screams resounded, echoing from outside the
So
theater. The
good.
ground shook,
So
and the
good.
walls groaned. The doors burst open with people flooding in, shouting, "The hollow is about to swallow this place!" The whole hall
house. So good. They only cooked with this animation. They did the story as well. The story is good. Yeah, I love this. Oh my god, absolute cinema, chat. Absolute
Every
cinema.
note grew heavier, almost alive. Every chord sounded like desperation, clinging, waiting for someone. In this symphony of destruction, a Defense Force soldier came running against the crowd, straight toward the hall. Behind him came the sound of the hollow, surging with howling monsters. The threatening roars from the corridor rolled through the hall, shaking its foundation. By the time he was only a few steps from the hall, ethereals had started rushing in, hunting for the sound of the piano. As the monsters were about to storm in, he raised his bloody hands and slammed the door shut without hesitation.
Bang! Sorry, I'm just trying to scare
Nothing but
chat.
his weary, broken body between the doors and the tide of ethereals. He held them back from the golden hall. As the doors thundered shut, the gilded ceiling gave way and came crashing down. Shards of raining plaster drowned out his final cries.
It did scare
I
me.
saw the sketchbook he had dropped. I recognized him, that young man whom the girl had invited to her performance. And suddenly, I understood the cursed tapes that appeared at midnight and the piano that lured people into the hollow. It was her will, etched into the space before the hollow swallowed
This is such
everything.
a vibe.
As long
I'm
as the music
so
went
into
on,
this.
He would always be on his way. I stepped forward and grabbed the sketchbook lying in the dust. But the moment I touched it, cold ether energy pulled me back into the present.
Oh my god.
Outside the doors, death itself was pressing in. Ethereals, drawn by the presence of living creatures, were clawing against the rotting doors, hungry, relentless. The doors splintered apart, and the girl on stage suddenly paused. Her head twisted around, her eyes locked on the door. And there it was. An enormous ethereal, covered in broken gold plaster.
Whoa! Oh my god!
It stormed toward the stage, the ground rumbling beneath it. And I stood there, frozen in place. Some unseen force bound me where I stood. The ethereal's claws reached for me, and the sketchbook in my hand was ripped free, the floating pages flipping violently, until they stopped on her gentle, smiling portrait. Time froze.
That was scary.
The girl at the piano seemed to be moved by something.
Also, Yidhari was like right here. She was like right
walked
behind
calmly
me.
toward the sketchbook. Pale, piercing light bled
She's
from her,
holding a wireless
cutting
phone.
through the
She's
monsters that were
she is
pouring
holding
in.
a phone. Yeah, I don't see the wire
massive
anywhere.
ethereal with the uniform pushed forward against the light. The plaster covering its torso broke under that radiant power, and the monster's body showed through, riddled with holes. It held that same stance, still
This is really
pushing,
good.
running forward.
God dang it.
Its claws
I
and
just wish the
spikes
Lucia stuff was
crumbled
like
away.
just this good.
It reached out,
Damn.
holding the finished sketch toward her. She raised her right hand in turn and stopped it where his heart should
Oh my
have
god.
been, and played a note, like a final rest in the music. The long-awaited reunion had its ending.
Oh, wait.
In
That's
that
fucking
moment,
sad.
A silent ripple of ether spread out from her fingertips. The broken shape of the
What
young
the
man
fuck?
and the girl's faint figure both dissolved into stardust as the ether energy faded. And from that dust, a fissure in the hollow opened up, quietly sprawling through the ruins. I hurried to wake the innocent survivors, and together we ran toward the fissure and escaped that collapsing, twisted theater.
Oh my god.
A cycle that had been frozen for too long had ended at last. Much later, one midnight, I found a long-forgotten letter tucked away in my desk. Inside the envelope was an unlabeled videotape. Even though I still had doubts about the curse, I played it anyway.
Oh?
Only this time, there was no shrill piano, no twisted static. Instead, the girl looked peaceful with a calm expression.
Aww.
I was lost in her solo. The melody was pure and deep, like a soul speaking to itself. It was full of ache and longing. It made me think, aren't we all stuck in the cracks of time, waiting for promises that cross life and death in all its forms?
No,
to
you're
meet again
hitting us
in
with the
stories
deep
we
feelings
keep
again.
rewriting for each other.
Oh my god.
Sometimes I wonder, Proxy, if one day I get lost again in the ruins of memory, will you still reach for my hand and lead me out of that abyss? You will, won't you?
Dang. Peak. Absolute cinema. Oh, yo. Absolute cinema. Dude, this was so good. And there's another one. Oh my gosh. All right. I'm going to do the classic YouTube scam. Since we watched the Hot Spring teaser and we watched story number 1, I will record story number 2 offline, and I'll put that under members only first, and then it'll be available for everyone else in like a day or two, with probably the next Yidhari character, whatever trailer that's coming out. I'm assuming she's gonna get another trailer. We are pulling for Yidhari. I'm on a guarantee, and then we need to get her weapon. That's gonna be our 75 flip, but this was so good. I liked this hot spring stuff. This is like perfect for Halloween in my opinion. This is like 10 out of 10. This is super peak. I'm pulling. Are you pulling? If you like the reaction, you should comment, like, subscribe, join us on Discord, join us on Twitch, follow on Twitter. Twitter's always popping off. But dang, thanks for hanging out while we watch this, chat. I super appreciate it. I really like this. I'm very excited for Yidhari.